I'm Dr. Jordin Wiggins, and this is the Pleasure Principles podcast. Join me on this journey where sex, science, and sensuality meet. Let's change the conversation around sex and pleasure together.
This is a call-out episode. I think my feedback varies between I feel so seen for the first time ever to I felt a little attacked on that one, like you were calling me out. This is going to be a call-out episode because I have yet to see a high-achieving superwoman in a relationship not have somebody with this issue. So either the high achiever themselves, which, can call myself out a little bit. I've struggled with this at times, or our partners. So the concept that I want to talk about today is receiving capacity, your ability to absorb, take in, or soak up pleasure. I also want to talk about what we can do about it. First, I want to tell you that my receiving capacity was very little with my anxious attachment style, and this is true for you, avoidance too. I had a very high need for approval, for validation. I love to make everyone feel good. I felt personally responsible for the feelings of those around me. I would achieve such great things in my career, in my life, and it would feel good for like maybe a split second, and then I was on to the next goal. Nothing stuck. The joy, the pleasure, the feel good, the tingly feeling. My capacity to receive was very little. I was always on to the next thing. And this is echoed to me constantly with the high achieving women that I work with who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, or they work themselves sick. Some of us, we've worked on it. We're better at it. We have more time off. We have hired more support. We're better at setting boundaries, but something is still missing. Let's talk about sex. Work with so many women who can't orgasm, or if they do, they're like, short, clitoral, kind of like a sneeze. They haven't truly unlocked their desire, their erotic potential, their ability to connect with their partner in this intimate way. Because let's face it, a lot of us high achieving, people pleasing, perfectionists, it's like we're checking the boxes or we're performing. We are making sure that our partner feels good. But we haven't honored our ability to truly receive pleasure in every cell of our body, to ride the waves of extended orgasm. Part of what I teach, if that's what you want to learn. But some of you are so resentful or have been single for so long, we know that the focus needs to be on you, the individual, high achieving, people pleasing, overgiving superwoman. The focus needs to be on us first. We focus on our side of the street before we can give to others. So receiving capacity, your ability to absorb, take in, or soak up pleasure. I'm going to give you some more examples of low receiving capacity. Can't receive compliments. You have a high need for reassurance or affirmation. And this can be you or your partner. And let's be clear here. It's okay to have needs. It's okay to ask for reassurance. But it's like if you're constantly needing to hear the same thing, it makes you feel good for a second. And then it's like it's gone. The feeling is gone. And you have that need again. We're the hungry ghost. We're always hungry. We're always searching for something. We are never satisfied, relaxed, present, or it's rare. Takes us days to unwind when we are on vacation. Difficulty being present during sex is another sign of low receiving capacity. Not being great at celebrating wins, going on to the next thing. Like, I remember when The Pink Canary was published, and I mean, mind you, it was right before COVID and the whole world shut down, so there's a little extra stuff going on. But like, my ability to receive at that time that I had written a book was happy, celebrated with my team, but it was just like nowhere near what it should have been. It was just like, yeah, okay, I wrote a book. No, like how many people in the world do that? I've had coaches that have talked about the books they're going to publish and they don't fucking do it. Like that, it is a huge deal. And I'm sure if you look at your own life for areas of things that you should be pretty proud of, achievements you should be really proud of, like you downplay them or you moved on quickly, you didn't really let it land. You couldn't. You were like a sieve when it came to pleasure, always going on vacations, shopping, needing to escape life, like, oh, I need to get away. We need to create a life that you don't need to run away from. Always being busy, not knowing what to do with your downtime, not feeling comfortable relaxing and doing nothing. You or your partner needing a lot of reassurance. You need things done in a certain way or like things done right. And this could be your partner too. Like your partner could be critical of the way that you do things or need them done a certain way too. When good things happen, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Guilty. Guilty of that one. You struggle to stay present during sex or moments of high sensation, like really, really good things, really, really sad things, which is the nature of my work, is how do we train our brains? Women whose pleasure centers have turned off, how do we train us to, through our state of being, through our actions, to be present with high sensation? You feel the need to earn feeling good. You need to get your to-do list done first before you're allowed to feel good, before you're allowed to have sex. There's a constant change in expectation. Goalposts are moved. It never feels like enough. You're accused of not doing enough. You're constantly accusing your partner of not doing enough. And you don't feel connected, supported, seen. Now that I've given you that list, what is your capacity to receive? What about your partners? I'm going to say very little. And usually somebody that has a great capacity to receive doesn't pair up with somebody who doesn't. So what are we to do about it? You are all smart enough to know that the simple shit, the basic stuff will not work for you. You have tried it. You've tried the couples therapy, the coaches, the online programs. You've read the books. You've listened to the podcasts. You are brilliant fixers. And if you had the tools and the skills, you would take action. It's who you are. You'd be doing your thing, living a superwoman version of happily ever after. So the issue is we need a new way of being. We need a whole new energetic dynamic, a whole new dance in our relationships. And it is so insidious for high achieving, loyal, determined people that believe in the good in others, people that have had childhood trauma or not. Like you could just be the first thing, you could just be like have all the characteristics that make you prone to a relationship like this. But it is so insidious in our nature as high achieving, successful individuals that we almost don't even see it. It's like I said, if you were capable of seeing it and diagnosing the actual problem, you would have fixed it already. And you would have reconnected your relationship and lived happily ever after, or you would have moved on by now. But you're stuck in the fog, something is missing. So I'm going to help you get there. I'm going to tell you the things that you need to do. So if you are ready to take action on your new way of being, your new way of relating, why you are here, why you are listening right now is because you're searching for an answer that is going to help you feel relaxed and energized. Shed the resentment so you can feel connected to your partner again. Or if you're a single superwoman, bring down the walls so you can connect with somebody again. Because yes, your life is fucking amazing, but there's more. You know, there's more. And sharing your amazing life with somebody in a way that feels safe and authentic is an unspoken goal of yours. It's of everyone's, unless you are a sociopath. You are here because you want to be able to ask for and receive support. Like it's not all on your shoulders. You want to enjoy what you have built because you have so much to feel grateful for. And walking around numb, exhausted, disconnected just is not good enough anymore. And maybe you just plain want better sex. The basic shit will not work for you. We know this. You would have tried it, which is why I have 2 ways for you to take action and start working with me currently. There is my 3-month private coaching program, and it is perfect for you if you are sick of feeling exhausted, if you've just gotten back from a vacation, if you keep telling yourself, oh, once this happens, once my husband gets the promotion, once it's summer, then I'll be able to do less and I'll be able to fix this. But the time never comes. The stillness, the calm, the time to fix this never comes. If you have a lot on the line to lose, if your health isn't getting better, if it's getting worse, if your relationship is going to get worse, you are not going to be able to keep up with all your responsibilities. If you know that if something doesn't change, you won't be able to continue this way. You're at a critical point. You know deep down that you can't keep doing this. You've delayed the work long enough, then this is what you need to do. If you know that you don't have another 3 months in you to continue, apply. Application only. I want to make sure that this is a fit for both of us. I don't always take on private clients, but I am opening 4 spots. That is it. That is what is available at the time that I am recording this. And this is my most exclusive, highest level way to work with me if you are looking to expedite your healing. This is totally customized to you. You are getting all of my training, what I have learned in my life in helping over 2,000 women, customized, downloaded to you in a step-by-step way that is going to work. So if you are ready to invest and do the work, my 3-month private coaching program is for you. Head to the link in the show notes and apply. The other way that we can work together is Revive. I'm so excited about this. I've been working on the workbook. It is a 5-week private coaching program tailored for high achieving women who want to heal their relationship dynamic. It is for you when you've tried everything and you feel like nothing gets through to your partner, or you are just avoiding the same conversations on repeat. You're an overfunctioner for an under-functioning partner. You're constantly picking up the balls that other people drop, and this could be in business, it could be with your kids, primarily with your partner, probably. You want your needs to be met without having to constantly nag, cry, yell, withhold, remind. When everything feels like it's dependent on you and your success and your drive, and it gets to feel like a bit too much, like you can't live like this anymore, you are going to learn my unique approach to intimacy and relationship that is specifically designed for women like us. This is not a one size fits all approach. Every situation is unique. I learned this through my 2 degrees, my training to become a naturopathic doctor. One size fits all approaches don't work for women like us because we've tried the things, we've read the books, listened to the podcasts, like I said, spent the money, the time, the energy. So this is more than a way of communicating. It's a way of operating. It's a way of being. It's a way of balancing the energy that is out of balance in your relationship, because you have the energy leaks, you have the holes in your pleasure tank, and this is much deeper. than surface communication. It is much deeper than attachment styles. Like that is the first layer, and it will not work for a superwoman in a dynamic like we have. We need to go multiple layers deeper to a different way of operating in an energetic way of being. I know you, and my work speaks to you. You know that what you need in the way that our brains are wired, what we expect and want out of life, a lot of the surface stuff that we are seeing out there on social, on TikTok, does not work. It doesn't land with our partners. It makes us feel worse for trying. We are dynamic individuals. We expect a lot. We are overgivers. Some of us have childhood trauma. Some of us don't, but we are just such big people pleasing, overgiving codependents. A lot of what's out there is to surface. It will not work for you. So, Revive is 5 weeks that I'm going to teach you how to shed the resentment, ask for your needs to be met, and receive support. I'm downloading everything that I have learned in the last 10 years, helping over 2,000 women. I think we need to do an update on that number too, because it has to be way more than that. This is tailored for you to see change in your relationship. I am only taking 5 women. The applications are rolling in. I kind of messed up because it was spring break last week, so I was off. Haven't, and my calendar was full with private clients. So we are starting application calls next week. Oh, yes, there's already 5. So I'm taking 5 women for this. If this speaks to you, if you need something to shift, if you are at your wit's end, apply. Let's chat. Let's make sure that it is a fit for you. And also with my coaching, I have a medical degree. I have been working with high achieving women for over 10 years, run a 7-figure business. I have risen from the ashes of an abusive relationship. I have supported addicts. I have given myself up to the point that I was unrecognizable. And I want you to know, because there are a lot of scams out there, and I've wasted a lot of time and money on things that did not work. And I will not do that to you. Like, if my work is not a fit, I will point you in the right direction. But book these calls if you feel like my work speaks to you, like you were called out, like you are a little attacked. That is when you know it is right and that I can help. Book the calls if my work speaks to you and you are ready to take action. You don't want to fuck around anymore. You can't. You're done with fucking around. You want it to be. You need to see some change. You're sick of deprioritizing this area of your life, your health, your connection, your intimacy, and you want to see some change. So let's do it. I cannot wait to chat with you. Head to the link in the show notes and apply. This is new. I don't know when I'm going to be offering it again. Space is limited. Let's chat about some practices that we can start today to increase our receiving capacity. So these are simple, but you need to practice them. You need to do them. It's like training a muscle. And we are great as high achievers at showing up for everyone else and not showing up for ourselves. And like I said, if you want the stuff that's going to work fast, that's going to get to the root of this under the layers, you need to work with me privately, either in my 3 months private coaching or Revive, the 5-week program. If you are still like, I'm going to do this myself and lone wolf it, I do have some tips for you. And actually, I just got off a call with one of my clients, and she said it is so much easier to be vulnerable in business or with strangers. And it is so hard to do it in intimate relationship. Hallmark red flag for a receiving problem. There's a quote, there's a secret about human love that is commonly overlooked. Receiving is much more scary and threatening than giving it. I didn't write that, so not sure who did. but you get my point. If we did not receive unconditional love as a child, it is going to be hard to receive it, but it doesn't mean that you can't take action and practice to do so. So here are 4 suggestions for receiving love and pleasure, which can be one of the hardest things for superwomen to do. Number 1, accept compliments. Ask yourself what you are feeling in your body when somebody gives you a compliment. What does it feel like? What is the quality of it? Where is it located? Do you feel tingly and warm in your stomach? Does your heart feel like it's expanding, beating faster, warm in your chest? Drop into your body when somebody gives you a compliment and count to 20 before opening your mouth and responding. Let it in. Number 2, let someone do something for you without repaying them. Let them do something nice, leave it alone. Number 3, we did a blog post about feeling comfortable receiving, and there's a podcast that goes along with it. We're going to put the link in the show notes. And number 4, the receiving love practice. This is something that I teach in the feminine mentorship. You're lucky. I'm going to teach it here. And it's going to sound so simple that you're almost going to write it off, but try doing it. I dare you to try doing it and tell me how long that you can last with the feeling of love, how long you can hold it in your body before you eject, before you think of something else, before you numb, avoid. And send me a DM. I'd love to know how this actually goes for you. So we want to practice letting this feeling in. I want you to think of something that makes you happy, anything, a pet, your kids. Maybe it is your partner. A lot of you are probably, that area needs to be revived. So think of something else, but that makes you happy and practice. So same sort of thing as tip number 1, but practice feeling this in your body, letting it in, and see how long you can hold the feeling. I bet you last less than 3 seconds of feeling love before the sensation becomes too unbearable and you shut it down. This is the problem, part of the problem. One of the hidden relationship disconnectors is that we cannot receive, our partners cannot receive, or both of us cannot receive. And this is why you've wasted so much time, energy, effort on things that haven't worked, that haven't given you what you desire. So if you are ready to stop fucking around, head to the link in the show notes and apply to work with me. Have a great week, everybody.
If you like what you heard in this episode, leave me a rating. Your support helps me get discovered by more women like you. Together, we can change the conversation around women's sexual health and pleasure for you, your partners, and generations to come.